Thank you for joining me. I have been receiving many questions about indicators, and most of my students ask me whether I use indicators. Today, I decided to have a one lesson, or we cover indicators, and even though I do not train much about indicators. Okay, indicators are the tools that are used to indicate the movements of the market. So, for instance, if you want to capture or mark a movement like this, you will use an indicator to show that. Okay, so we move to the list of the indicators and how you can add your indicators on your charts. I do not know the last time I added indicators on my charts, but they are very, very important, especially for beginners who do not know how to study the market. They will help you study the market, know what to do, and whether to trade, whether to place a trade or not. This is the indicator icon on MT4. But before I continue, we are on the euro and CAD, the Canadian dollar pair. So this is the pair that I will use to review indicators and show you some few things. I want to set this chart. It does not look that appealing. I want to make it better. So or the upward movement, or the eyes, I'm going to set green is the color, so I will use the lime. Bar down, I'm using red, so that is red. Bull, that is means the bullish movement, that is I will set bull, I will set the lime, that is the green. Bearish, I set red. Bearish means downwards movement. Okay, I have been setting these in most of the lessons. I think that you have been seeing me setting the charts, so you do not have any problem with the chart, we go to the common, and the common I choose chart shift, that is okay, so I will use the candlestick. That's fine. Show parameter separators, I do not want to use that, but I always show the ask line. I want to see ask line so that I can evaluate the that is the spread. In this case, I will show volume, no. Scale fix, no. Anything else? Nothing, no. But I will unmark show grid. I don't want to see these grids, so I remove the grids, and as you can see, this looks better. This is better. Then I think we can add our moving averages, and as I explained, the tools or the properties that are appropriate, or the one that I was using when I was using indicators. The common used indicator is moving average, which is good. It has been used in stock market, and it is also used in cryptocurrency. So moving average is very important because it gives you the curves, and you can clearly see the price action. That is that it's one of the trader if I'm not wrong, I was more using this long time ago. You are taking me back to when I was new in Forex. That's when I was using indicators. So we move to the trend, then we go to the moving averages. So there are different types of moving average. There is simple, exponential, smooth, then we have linear weighted. So we start with the simple. Simple, I will use 10. Used to use 10. I'll make it red. You see the curve. I want me to change it to 14. I see what will happen. You see the way it is moving. I want to reduce this gap. I want to reduce the so that it may at least follow something like this. From here it goes like this. I want to make it more smooth. You see, I want to make it more smooth such that it follows that. Let me see what can make it that smooth. Okay, so I go to the I can right click it, but I can go to the indicator list, then I edit. Instead of this, let me put the 14 that was there. See what will happen. The 14 is increasing the so I put it 9. Good. It will fix that. It will fix that. Exactly 7. Let me say 7. Good. It is becoming very smooth. What about 6? I still am feeling that there is a gap. You see? So the theories that you are told set this to this. This is what is happening. So I'll put that as 6. You see, I have made this simple moving average very smooth. So I will close this. I will add another moving average. Then I explain something. How is the moving average? I'm on trade or moving average. Then I have the exponential moving average. Okay, so it has 6. So exponential moving average, I want it to be above. So what I will do, when I use 3, let me see, let me use 20. See what will happen. I'll use green. I use green. Good. I wanted this moving average to be down such that it is above. This one I smoothed this one such that it is passing through at the middle of this. Then exponential, I put it down such that it is touching the turning points almost. Turning points. Okay. Then I will add another, the third moving average, the last one. I will add the last moving average. Today moving average, so I will add this. Then I explain this. Then we can move to the next, to the Bollinger Bands. I used to use Bollinger Bands. Now we do not have I having network issue. I will resolve this, but there is no problem with that. Having network issue. Okay, I do not have even network on my phone. Okay, but we will continue. There is no problem with that. Oh, we move to want to add another moving average. Moving average, then I put this time around, I'm putting 3. I want it to be above. Okay, 3. But the moving average that I'm using is linear weighted, smooth. Let me look at smooth. Smooth, there is always the middle. Wait, I need to change these. Edit and smooth, linear weighted. Edit. Let me change this color and put something like yellow for me to know the difference. I'm not seeing any difference. Let me put 2. Is the texting me? I put 2. Then okay, it's better now. So in this case, I'm going to check where these the green is crossed by yellow, or crosses the yellow, the weighted and the linear. Okay, those occasion, there is this one, there is this occasion. Okay, so at this point you can where is that, you can place your cell. Place your cell position at this point. Okay, then green, yellow again crosses green at this point, which is a very nice cell. At this point the yellow crosses green again, that is at this point. Here you can place your buy option going up, because and now the yellow is above the green. Here the yellow crosses and it is below the green. So that is the theory. The problem is that when these yellow crosses, the market could have moved, that is the only problem with the indicators. They lag, they are lagging. Okay, so but they are very nice, because you are told that okay, so you sell when the yellow crosses, you sell. And again, Here, when this yellow crosses this, you buy. So here you place your buy position. Place your buy position. Your buy position. Your buy position at this point. After this one is crosses. Now the rule is that you should never sell when this yellow line is above the green line. It's always buy. It's always buy. You should only sell like a point like now here, when this yellow line is below the two moving averages. Are you getting? So that is the time you should sell. As simple as that. Are you getting? So in this case here, when the market is going up, we can only place a buy position. At this point, when the market is going down, we can only place, mark that the yellow line, the yellow moving average, which in our case is the weighted moving average, is below the two moving averages. That is when you place a sell. Make sure that it is below. At this point, you cannot place a sell. Why? Because the moving average is in between the two moving averages. The yellow moving average is the weighted one. It's in between the two moving averages. So in this case, you cannot place trade there. Okay, that is the simple explanation how you can use the moving averages to mark or to trade, to place your trade, to capture good moments in the market. These things can be seen even without, if you are a trader, you can see these without using the moving averages. But still, moving averages is good for beginners, and not really moving averages, even the custom indicators, they are good for beginners. We move next to, we are doing a lot. We can check another indicator, because I can still that we still have time for the indicators. I want us to check another indicator. We see what we have. We can delete this. So to delete your indicator and all the noises, you go to the indicator list, select one, delete, select, delete. Okay, I want also to delete the objects. So those texts I delete, then I close. Right clicking is key. We move to the Bollinger Bands. He is also a trade. Bollinger Bands is now also a trade indicator. This indicator is what I started with when I was new in the market. I was using the default settings for the Bollinger Bands. There is the period, there is deviation, then there is a shift. I want the shift to remain 0. Then we have the levels. Silver, I want to put them in green or what? Purple. Visualization or time frames and whatsoever. Yeah. Okay. Parameters, style, medium, green. Okay, so this is the Bollinger Bands that I was using, and let me show you how I was trading using the Bollinger Bands. It used to be interesting. So in Bollinger Bands, I was checking the levels, the three levels: this level, this one, and this one. Okay, now these levels was guiding me on how to trade. I'm using the past because currently I do not use the indicators, and if I use, maybe I custom my indicators. I know how to custom, as you know that I am a programmer, so I custom my indicators, I custom my robots, all of them. I do them myself. So I was checking the levels, the three levels. Now I was placing a sell when the market touches this one. I sell, I scalp. Now you can see how I was wrong. I was selling when the market touches the lower point of the Bollinger Band. I sell. At this point, I would sell, but the market continued going up. In this case, my knowledge was that the market moves in a zigzag movement. When we go up, we have to go down. When we go up, we have to go down. Now I was trading a zigzag thing. I was trading a zigzag thing, such that I was capturing. If I capture these, if I capture these, I would capture these, then I come, maybe capture these. So so it was funny. Yeah, then this goes up. So it was funny. I could sell here. Sorry. I could sell there. Sell. I sell. Then when the market comes down, I'm calling you right back. Oh, yes, we are doing it. Sorry, I had to. It's someone I could not ignore, so I had to take the call. I will call her back. So at this point, we would buy. I would buy. Okay, my thinking was that when the market goes up at this point, it reaches the upper level of the Bollinger Band, it will come down. It goes. This I was taking this as a peak, as the peak of everything. That is the peak of the market movement. So when the market comes down, Here I will buy. When the market goes up, I will buy. When the market, I will sell. So that is how I was trading back then. That was around 2016, 2017. Okay, I can delete this. Then I delete this indicator. I check another one. So this the Bollinger Band shows it circles. It like it circles the market, so that the market is just within. Now my trading failed because if you check this movement here, I could have sold because it has moved out of the Bollinger Band. You see. But the market continued going up, so I could have I used to that's why I was making losses that time. If it were now and I am told to trade using the Bollinger Bands, in fact I will trade contrary. I will buy once the market hits this level, okay, and sell when the market hits this. Okay, so every time it hits here, I will buy. So every time when I buy here, so every time it reaches here, then it comes hit this, I would have sold. Then I ensure that my stop loss is somewhere there, and that with this knowledge you make money. But with the zing-zang mindset, that means that you will continue making losses, and that is what we discourage. We discourage losses in this market. We are moving very fast. I can delete this. I erase this. I want to remove this indicator. I can come to the indicator list, Bollinger Bands. I delete. I want to check another indicator. So you go to the indicator, come to oscillating indicator. Should we add the moving average of oscillator? No, we have talked stochastic. Let us use the stochastic. I used to use the stochastic. Let me use the default. Here we can see the K period is 5. The D period is 3. Slowing is 3. So 533. I'll use the those level. Okay, the stochastic. I used this when I was using the wrinkle bars. If you know, there is a time every trader was using wrinkle band. Those are bars. Wrinkle bars. Okay, so or wrinkle, the way you pronounce it. In this case, okay. Let me say how I used it. I was trading this stochastic. Check. Stupid me. I was trading stochastic, still using the zing-zang mindset. Okay, using the zing-zang mindset. I see. When it touches here, I sell. When it touches here, I sell. At least this one was a little bit reasonable because I was using the concept of Forex that says buy cheap, then or sell expensive. So at least this one was obeying this concept. This is what you cannot beat in the market. You have to ensure that every time you are buying cheap, and every time you are placing your sell, you are selling expensive. With that, you will not go wrong. You will survive the market dimensions. So I used to buy at this point. I would buy these. I would buy, sell. At this point, this is where I would place my sell position. I place my buy position here, then sell again. I place buy, sell again. I placed again buy. Once the market reaches the 20 level, I will buy. When it touches the 80 level, I will sell. That is between 80 and 100. Once it crosses there, I will sell. Okay, this one at least this was making me some coins, not like the Bollinger Bands one. Okay, but I have shown you how to correctly use Bollinger Bands. So do not follow the things, and at least this one is based on this concept of Forex. So when you buy cheap. When you start selling, ensure that you sell expensive. And we are still moving. Okay, I can remove these. We check our last very important indicator. Then we shall continue reviewing indicators day by day based on the questions that will be coming. Was touching on them, you know how to add them, and again how to trade them. So if there is a question on Forex, on use of indicator to trade Forex, we'll also make a video for that. So make sure that you comment. If you are a student and you are not getting, or you want a clarification on this, please ensure that you reach me on WhatsApp. Yes. So we go to the oscillator volumes. Let me use accumulation and distribution. Let us check this. The first one, accumulations. Let me use that light green color, and I use default settings. Accumulations and the distributions. This one is the same as the stochastic that I have used, but let me do some editing. I see what will happen. Fix minimum. Let us see. There is no, it's just like the way it is. So it works like the stochastic, but there is a time I used this indicator, and at that time I did not use this that much, the accumulation and distribution. Okay, the levels, unless I had the levels. Should I had level? Let me put this as 1.5. Let us see what will happen on this. Okay. Nothing, no quite, no big change. But in this case, when I was using this, let me explain. Um, at this point, I was buying. That is buying expensive. At this point, I will be selling. So the market here, I would sell this market at this point. At this point, that is at this point, I would buy. Okay. You see, that could have been a very huge mistake to make. Okay, but that is it is what it is. So I would not advise anyone to use this indicator. Just leave it. It's complicated. It will complicate your life for no reason. Let me delete my indicator. Okay, we'll delete my indicator. Then so in any case, when you want to add indicator on your charts, just go direct and do your thing here. There you can have the moving averages, stochastic, Bollinger Bands, oscillator, alligator. You put this one works the same as the moving averages, like combination of moving averages. So the moving averages is the main indicator that is used a lot in both MT4 and MT5. So other things, even Bollinger Bands, those are like 3 moving averages that are set with different periods, and yeah, so that's it. So that you use these to add indicators, the indicator that you want to trade with, that can mark that. I will also show you the custom indicators. They are better than this, because this one, the market has disobeyed this. These were developed a long time ago. We have custom indicators that are developed based on the current market moves, that are good and can be used. They can be used. Their accuracies are about 70%, which is also a good rate. Think we can finish there. The next one we will cover other things based on the questions that I will get from you guys, but our schedule will continue. If you are watching me on that is on YouTube, on Facebook, on Instagram, please ensure that you follow, subscribe, like, share. Thank you.